Now students, we will do one question that is not of your syllabus book. That is extra question, and it says that find two consecutive odd integers. Yesterday we covered that even integers. Now we will cover consecutive odd integers such that 1/3 the smaller one is greater than 1/7 of the larger number by 6. Find the number. I have just read the statement. What is given? First step is what is given and what is required. What is required means what do you have to find? You have to find the numbers. Okay? And which numbers? There are two numbers. That numbers are first of all odd. Second thing is consecutive such that, and there is another condition given which we will come afterwards. Okay, now if I take first number as x, okay, I am taking my first number as x, then in question it is given that the number must be odd. But if I take x, I can take the value of x as 4. I can take x the value of 8. I can take x as 12. These are odd or even? Even. So I can't take my first number as x because x can be even also. So for making our first number as odd integers, how I will do? How I will proceed? See, in even integers module, I took the first number as 2x. My first even number was 2x. Okay. Now, I think you know very well that when I add 1 to any of the even number, it will always give you odd number. Check 12 plus 1, 13, 8 plus 1, 9, 4 plus 1, 5. It means every time when you are adding 1 to an even number, it will always give you the odd number. So for finding our first odd number, what I will do? What will I do? I will add 1 in my even number, and my even number was 2x. So let first odd number. First odd number is even plus 1. It means 2x is always even for any value of x. You studied earlier, and I am adding 1 to any of the even number. It will always give you the odd number. I think you don't have any query in this. Now, there are two numbers that is consecutive odd integers. So first odd number is 2x plus 1. Now it's next. Consecutive means continue means next. Now its next odd number will be, if my first odd number is 9, then my second odd number is 11. If my first odd number is 13, then my second odd number is 15. How I will get? Plus 2. 9 plus 2. So for getting my second odd number that is consecutive of first odd number, I will add 2 as I did in my even case. So second odd integer is equal to 2x plus 1 plus 2. First number, 2x plus 1, first number plus 2. It is just for finding the consecutive odd integer. It will give you 2x plus 3. So, students, there are two numbers, two odd integers that are consecutive of each other. First is 2x plus 1, second is 2x plus 3. Done? Now, according to the question, you will write according to the question, it is 1/3 the smaller one. 1/3 the smaller one. Which is smaller out of these two? 2x plus 1 is smaller or 2x plus 3 is smaller? Obviously 2x plus 1 is smaller. Why? Because I am adding 2 in this number to make 2x plus 3. Okay. So as I did in even case, 2x plus 1 is smaller than 2x plus 3. Now the question says that 1/3 the smaller one. Smaller one is 2x plus 1. I am writing here 1/3 of 2x plus 1. Okay. 1/3 the smaller one is greater than 1/7 of the larger number. 1/7 of the larger number means 1/7 of larger number is 2x plus 3. Now, there are two terms, 1/3 of smaller number, 1/7 of larger number. I have to make them equal. How? It says 1/3 the smaller number is greater than 1/7 of the larger number by 6. It means this quantity is greater than this quantity by 6. How you can simplify? This is already larger than this quantity. This thing is already larger than this thing. For example, in simple language, if I say that 15 is larger than 6. 15 is obviously larger than 6 by how many? How much? 15 is larger than 6 by 9. It means 15 is larger than 6. Obviously, it is larger than 6 by 9. It means 15 is already larger than 6 by 9. And if I have to make these two terms equal, I will add 9 where the quantity is smaller. Obviously, if one thing is larger and one thing is smaller and I have to make these two quantities equal, what will I do? I will add the quantity in smaller quantity or smaller term. Same way, this is larger than this number by 6. It means if I have to make these two terms equal, where I will add 6. Where I will add? Here. Because this is already larger. So I am adding 6 here. And I am putting equal to sign here. Got it? I am putting equal to sign because now these two quantities are equal because I have added 6 here in that quantity that was smaller. Now I am rubbing your cushion. And now see, your equation becomes 1/3 of smaller number is equal to 1/7 of larger number plus 6. Because your smaller number, 1/3 of smaller number was already larger than this number by 6. Got it? Now, how will you solve this? You already know that if you simplify 1/3 multiplied by 2x, it will give you 2x by 3 plus 1/3 multiply 1/3. 1/7 multiply 2x will give you 2x by 7 plus 1/7 multiply 3. It will give you 3/7 plus 6. Now you can take the variable terms in one side, 2x by 3 minus 2x by 7 and constants to another side. 3/7 as it is plus 6 as it is, and now this 1/3 will come to that side with negative sign. Got it? Now take the LCM. LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. So 3 7s are 21, 7 2s are 14 minus 7 3s are 21 and 3 2s are 6 is equal to 7 threes are 21. Okay, 7 threes are 21, 3 threes are 9, plus as it is 21 multiply 6, it will give you 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, minus 3 sevens are 21 and 7 ones are 7. Now I have to just solve this, or I have to just simplify, and it will give you 14x minus 6x. It will give you how much? 8x. Very good. Upon 21 is equal to, right hand side is 126 plus 9. 126 plus 9. 9 and 6, 15. 135. Okay, 135 minus 7. So 15 minus 7 is 8. 128. 128 upon 21. This is your right hand side. Very good. Now I can cancel 21 and 21 because they are same in denominator. I can cancel the denominators. Very good. I have cancelled. Now finally it will give you 8x is equal to 128, and your value of x will be 128 by 8. And now cancel. 8 ones are 4, 16. This is your value of x only, but this is not your solution. Why? Because your numbers were, first number was 2x plus 1 and second number was 2x plus 3. So put the value. So first number is equal to 2x plus 1. 2 multiply x is 16 plus 1. 16 twos are 32 plus 1, 33. And second number was 2x plus 3. 2x means 2 multiply 16 plus 3. 16 twos are 32 plus 3, 35. These are, first of all, 33 and 35. Are these odd integers? Yes, these are odd integers. 35 is consecutive to 33 because next odd number of 33 will be 35. Very good, your condition is satisfied. Now if you want to check your answer, how will you verify? You will verify 1 by 3 of 2x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 7 of 2x plus 3 plus 6. Now put the value of x here. 1 by 3. Your equation was this? 1 by 3. 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 gives you 33. I am just putting here 1 by 7. 2x plus 3. In place of 2x plus 3, I have found 35. 35 I am writing here plus 6. So it will give you, cancel 11 is equal to 5. 5 plus 6, 11. Your left hand side is equal to your right hand side. So in this way, we can find our two even integers, consecutive even integers, or our two consecutive odd integers. There can be another way to find this solution. How? You can proceed with first odd integer as x and next odd integer as x plus 2. But there is not a surety that x can be even number also. Your answer will be same when you find this way or when you find with 2x plus 1 and 2x plus 2. But why I am taking 2x plus 1 our first number? Because in 2x plus 1, you put any value of x, it will always give you the odd number. It will always give you the odd number. That is the definite, that is the surety that I will get my first number as odd. But if I take my first number as x, then answer will be same. No worries. But your x can be 6, your x can be 8. Someone can point out you that your x can be 8. How you are taking that x as an odd number? That's why for surety, we will take our first odd integer as 2x plus 1.